I was standing at a handhold, my salvation no more than 3 feet away, but it might as well have been on the moon. My superstitious nature surfaced at its worst. I wondered, what if some benevolent force wanted to ensure that I never got off this mountain alive? It was late afternoon when the old wagon sputtered before dying to the driveway 1,100 feet at the top of Pigeon Mountain. We had walked to the edge of the cliff above the plain and took turns spitting off the promontory. Far below, the Arkansas and Pigeon rivers curled like giant silver snakes, and tiny cars reached cockroach-like across a miniature landscape of checkerboard fields and matchbox houses. At 16, we were studying contrast. Morris was short and pudgy, myself tall and gaunt, and Chuck tan and muscular. "So where's the cave?" I asked. "Down there," Chuck pointed. I leaned over the edge of the bluff. "I don't see anything." "You don't mean down there? Don't we need a rope or something?" "No, it's not far. Come on, I'll show you." He climbed down using the layers of gray and tan stone for hand and toe holds. I looked at Morris and shrugged, and we gingerly made our way down the bluff about 20 feet till we reached a small edge and entered the opening. Chuck was already inside as I waited to let my eyes adjust to the gloom. It was a cave only in the narrowest sense of the word. In truth, it was more like a big crack in the face of the cliff, a foot or two wide and 8 or 10 feet tall. Chuck shined a flashlight down a long, slim corridor and rushed ahead like a dachshund on the scent of a badger. I followed as best I could, but within the constricted space, all I could see was the silhouette of his head. At points, we ducked and turned sideways before the passage forked. As I slowed down, I was left in total darkness, and now my mind began to wander down its own darker corridors, playing a cruel game of what if, as in, what if I'm being led to my doom by a half-wit Ahab? What if we get lost in it, Larry, and can't find a way back? What if we tumble into a den of copperheads or rattlesnakes? I pulled the lighter from my pocket and lit it, and then it occurred to me, what if we strike a pocket of poison gas, like say, radon, what's methane? I quickly put out the flame. I mustn't think like this. Focus. Be objective, I told myself. We got an easy track storm. What caused it? Why, maybe that great earthquake of 1811. Imagine that, I speculated. What if I wanted to trim the struck while we were getting close? We'd be sealed inside this mountain like dead flowers, pressed in Mother Nature's scrapbook. As I groped along the passageway wide so that I could no longer feel the wall on my right side, Morris poked me in the back asking, "What do you see?" "Nothing. I can't see anything." I stopped and called Chuck. "Come back, shine a beam over here." My worst fears were realized as the light illuminated a thin ledge. Had we stepped no more than a foot to our right, we would have fallen into a deep, deep abyss. I felt queasy. "I'm going back," I said. "Boy, we haven't seen nothing yet," Chuck replied. "Do you reckon?" "Maybe that's because there isn't anything here to see. Perhaps it hasn't occurred to you that this place is the pits." "I didn't ask that," Morris echoed. I snatched the light from Chuck's hand, and within minutes, we retraced our steps back to the entrance. It was sunset now, the golden hour. My heart was pounding and I felt breathless. On the ledge in the fading light, I put the flashlight in my pocket and stood watching my friends climb ahead of me. the summit, and all went well initially. And then halfway up, I came to an impasse, a spot where there were no good holds within reach of my left hand. A support down my right was some distance away, so that in order to reach it, I had to hang on with my left hand and turn loose with my right, stretching off balance to grab it. If I missed, I would most certainly fall. Experts claim that any fall of 120 feet is nearly always fatal, even over water. Looking down, I realized the gravity of my predicament. It was probably twice that far to the tops of the oak trees below me. And that is when the panic began gripping me. Slowly coiling around me like a python. First my legs began to shake, and then a tremors spread up my body into my hands. I feared if I continued to quiver, I would lose my grip, slip, and fall. And yet the fear of falling was causing me to shake worse. I tried to call for help, but the only muscle what sounded like a feeble hissing croak of an asthmatic frog. I knew now it was just a matter of time before my knees buckled. Even if my friends were able to reach the ranger station and return to help, in all likelihood it would be too late. I took a deep breath and lunged as quickly as I could. My fingers closed around the sandstone, and it sounded like a hammer dropping on the empty chamber of a revolver in a game of Russian roulette. A deep wave of relief swept over me. I scaled the remaining strata as easily as climbing a ladder. My companions, oblivious to my dilemma, waited giggling in the car, sharing a cigarette, and vegetated to the song, "A Horse with No Name," monotonously wormed its way out of the tuner AM radio. I tumbled silently into the back seat and started gnawing my fingernails to the quick. In alternate reality, I saw my body sealed in that lifeless crack, or broken like a bloody rag doll splattered on the rocks at the foot of one of those ancient white oaks. I was glad to be alive. Part of me had died. It remains on the edge, like a spirit. The ghost of things that never were. The valiant backfired